Hey, how's it going? Checking in with updates for today. And I got to the end of the day thinking, flipping heck, I've really not done anything today. I've not achieved very much. And that's why, again, I really need to set this time aside at the end of the day just to reflect back. Because actually, I have done a fair bit. It's just I've taken a few longer breaks, but that's because I was presenting this morning. And again, once more, it's very easy to have those presentations, which are the kind of the big things that I'm trying to do more of, but to have them blend into just the normal mundane background stuff that's going on, and I really don't want that to happen. So the regular reflection and check back on the day and what's been happening is a very, very important part of that. So the session, it was good. It was a good, fun session. It was a new group. It was actually a new kind of audience. I think I mentioned in yesterday's update, it was they're call center operatives working remotely. So they have a number of challenges, but they also have very much more constraint with what they can do in the day, kind of very rigid and less flexibility. So there were some challenges there, and they were very keen that this session was being put on especially for them. There's other wider well-being program activities in place, but they wanted it to be very much sort of bespoke and kind of tuned into their specific situation. And I was quite pleased with how it went. We actually got only a small number on the call, on the session, and then the rest will be available. We'll be watching on demand. They couldn't have everybody off the phones at the same time, which is fine. But we actually had some great engagement, some great chat. The two screens really helping, because it's one of the things with Teams, when you're presenting from Teams, I have my backgrounds open, and then I have the chat, and I can't see one if I've got the backgrounds open, so I just slid the chat over onto the screen over there, which meant that I could keep an eye on that and that. Everything was just so much easier having that ability, having the ability to do that. So that was really good. And just a really nice relaxed session. It was only 45 minutes. Just the time flew by. And again, came off it thinking, did I get the right balance between content and conversation? Because I knew they wanted to have some conversation, they wanted to have some discussion, and I feel like I got quite a good balance there. It's possible that I try to squeeze a little bit too much in terms of content. That probably because I felt like I was rushing a little bit at the end. I would have liked to have spent more time on that section, but at the same time, the reason for the squeeze at the end was because we had such wonderful conversation earlier on. There again goes the balance between the two. So I don't think there is a perfect balance, and I think it depends audience to audience. This just happened to be a very interactive group. So a positive day, and if there's anything else happened today, no, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe a couple of small things have kind of come in as well. I've been working on a couple of bits and bobs in the background, just messages and confirming dates and times for other sessions. But otherwise, that's the main thing today. Good to reflect on what's actually happened, and making sure that it's not just blurring into the background with everything else. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.